so many of these people are high on Ozempic, right?
High on Ozempic.
Right? Well, if you're skinny, you're happy, except Ozempic apparently blocks your pleasure receptors and makes you depressed.
Makes people happy.
Yeah.
It's increasing the number of pregnancies. It like messes with birth control.
what?
So there's a whole
Really?
wave of women who've gotten pregnant while they're on Ozempic.
I
So
think
that's
that's
like-
a positive. That's a great thing.
It's a redeeming quality.
Hey, I think that
really funny.
Ozempic is great. I love that skinny is coming back. I'm like, it's my time to shine. So
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sitting at 75 pounds. So I'm like, this is
Well,
just
This
fantastic.
is your summer.
Fair
Yes.
point. Ozempic ended body positivity, I guess.
Yeah,
Well, it's
let's
just-
bring back the thigh gap, baby.
It's just admitting that it was body positivity when people didn't want to, who wanted to not have to do any work. But then when they decided they could pay for a drug to make themselves skinny, they were like, actually, we like skinny now.
Yes.
You scrolled past a picture, I think, of
J-Lo
Gigi
looks
Hadid,
depressed. Yeah.
and her sister Gigi Hadid.
She's like
she's
a
a model,
model.
but her sister Bella Hadid has been a really outspoken Palestinian
Palestinian?
advocate. They are Palestinian, and their dad has gotten in trouble for saying
Super
some
rich.
things since the conflict.
Rich refugees,
Right,
right? They're
but-
rich refugees.
I think
Yeah.
so. I know that's their heritage. I don't know like their specific
That's
connection.
how the UN classifies you. If your family was ever from Palestine or Gaza, whatever, then you are a refugee.
Right, and so Bella Hadid was like sparring with Netanyahu's government at one point in the last year, before the October 7th attacks, I believe. So Gigi Hadid, I think, has said nothing. Again, it's really interesting because you'll have these celebrities who are like possibly supposed to signal they're on one side of this conflict, but it makes me wonder how intensely they've all had to swear, like, no, we won't say anything. We
So-
don't want to disrupt this fashion event.
Look at these. You got a couple banners here from the protesters at the
Gotta
Met
have the
Gala.
watermelon.
Colombia is complicit. All eyes are on Rafa. Like, what did Colombia do? Honest question. What did they do?
They evicted students who they suspended from their dorm rooms.
Okay, but no. I'm saying, like, what did they do to support Israel blowing up Gazans?
Well, the demonstrators can't even tell you because their protests, their demands are all about their protests. Their
And then-
demands are all about the students getting amnesty.
And then look at this other. They
don't know
This other
anything.
banner says they tried to bury us, but they didn't know we were seeds. And there's a couple of watermelons on it.
Watermelons are that's the symbol for the Palestinian resistance when
It's
you're
a watermelon.
Yeah, it's like if you're not
Wait, what?
allowed to speak
Yeah.
out about Palestinian resistance, you use a watermelon, but these people are allowed to speak.
So
and
they're
they're not
showing
watermelons.
solidarity.
Also, like,
Yeah.
it's just a mindless thing they saw on the internet one time, and they don't know what it means or what it's a reference to.
Have you
they're,
seen
They're
the-
literally protesting Israel, but they're mad about a university telling them not to sleep in the grass.
A lot of these people are just pissed because during the BLM riots, they were in high school and they didn't really get a chance
Yeah.
to go out there and let loose.
I think
So
a lot
they
of,
just,
yeah,
you
I
know,
think
it's
a lot
Gaza
of,
Floyd.
I think they're just
Gaza
looking.
Floyd.
They're looking for community. You know, it's like something to do, something to be a part of. It's an arts and crafts project. They're like,
Arts and crafts.
I can make a poster. That's kind of fun. I can hold it. Look like I'm doing something important.
Do you think
Well,
Michael's,
for-
the craft store, is making a lot of money off of this poster wave? Just like with the Women's March after Trump, I
Oh,
read
yeah.
the same thing.
So the thing is, with these young people, they're in college, and all of their peers are saying and doing this thing. So you want to fit in, and you
Yeah.
want to go with the flow and be part of the crowd. This is how you do it. The police are an outside institution that don't exist if you're on this university, right? NYPD specifically. So New York government, the federal government, war, military is an out group, and the pro-Gaza in group. So many of these people don't know what they're protesting
Absolutely,
for.
they
They're
don't.
just there to be there.